Hey, what's up, my uplifting life partners? This is Ron Simplified Myers. Today, I wanted to come talk to you guys about putting you first. I know for some people that becomes a conflict because they hear in our society that it's not about you, it's about others, it's always about others. The reality is, it is all about you. And not in because I tell people there's a difference between what some people call selfish and being self absorbed. Selfish, if we want to call that selfish because you're putting you first, then it's okay to be selfish. Self-absorbed is when you believe you are the center of the universe and everyone else should feel the same way. You're one of those people that have a conversation that says, okay, I said enough about me. Now what do you think about me? See, their whole topic is always only about them, what's in it for me, and that when I'm saying what the world calls selfish, and I believe that's okay if that is what they want to call selfish, is you have to put you first. An example is right now I'm headed over to the park, shoot around, some basketball. Something that I kept going back and forth this morning. I'm like, I was out late. I didn't get into about 3 something in the morning, and now here it is. It's 10 now. Shoot, it's getting late now. Well, that's because I ate also, but and cleaned and all that good stuff. So, but it took a while for me to get up because I actually gotten up about 8, and then I went back, laid down for another hour or so, and then went back up. But anyway, bottom line is, I was going back and forth, but I'm like, you know what? You gotta go and you gotta get your shoot around. You gotta get yourself in better shape physically, because I went and played ball with the guys one day, and the score was like 4-2, and man, I felt like I had played like 10 games, and it's like, that's not good at all. You don't necessarily recognize, you're not in tip-top shape. You may not be in the best shape. I'm saying for those of us who aren't actually always exercising, that type of stuff. But you don't realize how bad it is until somebody asks you to help them move, and then you go to lift something, and all of a sudden you wore out after you moved one item, or saying stuff like that, where you have to actually use your physical, or going up some stairs. There's a lot of stairs, and you get to the top and you're like, can't breathe. That's when you start to realize, whoa, and this is kind of what happened when the score was 4-2. But anyway, so that was one of the reasons I'm like, no, you got to get out here, you got to make it happen, because you got to get yourself at a different level physically, because if you're not here, how do you serve anyone else? That's kind of along the lines of why I said you have to put you first, because if you're not here, then how do you serve anyone? That's and most people you hear whenever I talk like that, first thing they'll bring up is like, yeah, on the airplane they tell you put on your mask first before. Exactly, it's still the same concept. Is if you're not taking care of you, then how can you help other people? You are the only person that's going to be with you 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I tell, no matter how much your mama like you, how much your wife likes you, loves you, whatever words we want to use, nobody is going to be with you 24/7, and therefore the person that is better have your back. And that's why it's so important that you take care of you. And I know for some people, again, the challenge comes from hearing people say, well, give what you want. So in other words, if you want love, give love. If you want financial abundance, then give. And I understand that. But at the same concept, if you don't have it, you can't give it. Perfect example. I want $1 million. I don't have $1 million. So how do I give what I don't have? And so I know some people go, well, give a little bit. Well, that ain't what I asked for. I didn't ask for a little bit. I asked for $1 million. So I understand the giving perspective is that giving from your heart, giving, to others, then others will turn around and reciprocate. It's like anything. It's like the boomerang. I mean, what you do to others, you will see reflected back upon you. And so I do understand the concept, but I do have to go out and make it happen first. I have to be in a position where I can eat. And then when I can eat, I can turn around and look after others and support others and do what I can to help others. And that's why for me, it's always about getting rid of your problems and taking care of you, because the person you present to the world is based on how you feel about you. If you don't like you, that's the person that you present to the world. If you're not taking care of you, that's the person that you present to the world. The world wants to see the best you possible. And the best you is the you that is being taken care of. And you can't sit back and wait for others to do that. I mean, it's nice. People go, well, yeah, sometimes you need other people to care for you first. Some people end up in that particular position. It's not a healthy position, but unfortunately, sometimes people are so low, they need someone to encourage them and be that inspiration to get to that point to where they can take over that responsibility, which it's always been theirs, but take on that responsibility and move forward. So my thing is, if those people aren't here to give that to you, and you can't go within, see, that's why I tell people there's a difference between motivation and inspiration. I'm not trying to be a motivator, because motivators mean I'd have to continue to motivate you every day. You'd be looking for me like a drug to fix you. That's not the ideal. I want to show you how to be inspired, which means you know how to dig within yourself and be able to inspire yourself. Whether I'm here or anyone else is here or not, you can do it. And that's the way it has to be. That's why I said you have to put you first, because you have to be that inspiration. So I hope that's pretty, that you understand. And I know for some people I would sound kind of crazy, because they're still going to be like, well, you still got to put other people first. And that's cool if that's your belief system. But for me, I do believe you have to get you taken care of first in order to be a best service to others. And as you guys know, it ain't right and ain't wrong. It is my opinion. Now, if you haven't had a chance to visit my videos, go over to ronsuchannel.com. Again, that's the letter U, ronsuchannel.com. Please leave messages. Also, share with me things that you would like for me to talk on. I'd be open to discussing those things on video. And as you guys know, if you're not having fun, you should be doing something else. And make sure you subscribe to this video channel. And again, share it with others. And you can get my book. It's for free. It's at relationshipfreebook.com. Again, that's relationshipfreebook.com. Get your copy and enjoy the journey. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.